2023 commencement of Edison State Community College. This is a joyful celebration for all of us, and it affirms the central mission and values of our academic community. I now call upon Professor Steve Sykes to deliver the invocation.
I would like for all of you to stand if you are able. Gentlemen, please move your hands. Shall we pray? Creator, we all come from separate places, hold different values, and cherish different beliefs. Yet today we are united in gratitude. In a world where many cannot study, we are thankful for the achievements, degrees, and honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have no future, we are thankful for the dreams, the hopes, and plans that have been cultivated here in this community. In a world where many have no community, we are thankful for the support of our mentors, professors, family, and friends. Today, we look forward to tomorrow. This is not an ending, but a commencement, the beginning of a new way to look at our world, an opportunity to give back, serve our community, and start over. Students have met their goals. We celebrate that today. Tomorrow they will set new goals and be on a new path to different experiences, different dreams, and different destinies. So graduates, let us be thankful today. You may be pleased with what you have done here, so celebrate your success. Your parents, children, family, and friends are proud of you, so celebrate your success. The faculty and staff here are proud of you, so celebrate your success. Thank you for your grand pursuit of knowledge and discovery. Congratulations, best wishes, and many blessings. Amen. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
seated. Thank you to Professor Sykes, and thank you to the members of the Charter Music Society for providing the music today. They'll be playing again out in the courtyard after today's ceremony. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Edison State Community College, I would like to welcome all of you to our commencement ceremony today. In particular, the family and friends of our graduates. Thank you for helping us to recognize the class of 2023. And to our graduates, we are extremely proud of you. We are overjoyed to be able to celebrate your accomplishments today. I just have some short remarks for you. I would like for you to think about and consider the words of former President of the United States, John F. Kennedy. During his speech, an infamous speech, a famous speech at Rice University on September 12, 1962, President Kennedy knew the United States was facing a host of challenges at that time. And he chose to focus his message on the country's goal of landing a man on the moon by the end of the decade. At one point, he said these famous words, "We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we're unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win, and the others too." Well, as you know, the United States did indeed achieve the goal of landing a man on the moon in 1969, and thus won the space race. Although sadly, President Kennedy never saw that achievement. Nevertheless, his words that day motivated our nation to strive for greatness. Which leads me to the one question that I have for you, graduates. Will you choose to go to the moon? Will you choose to pursue a goal that is hard? A goal that pushes you to be the best that you can be? The good news is you've already done that. You chose to do something difficult in pursuing your degree or certificate here at Edison State. And today you've accomplished that goal. In a sense, you've landed on the moon. And we celebrate that. But keep in mind the other reason we're here today, and that's to celebrate a commencement. A commencement is actually a beginning of something new, a new responsibility, a new task. And that's where you are at this point. You're about to embark on a new endeavor. So what will it be? Will you choose to go to the moon again? Will you be successful again as you have today? Will this become a pattern in your life where you set a lofty goal and then achieve it? Well, I have every confidence that you will. And on behalf of the faculty and staff at Edison State Community College, I want to say thank you for allowing us to help you get to this moon of graduation. I hope you always choose to go to the moon. And may your future be filled with many lunar landings. Thank you. At this time, it is my honor to introduce to you the members of the Edison State Community College Board of Trustees who are joining us today. Please stand when I call your name. Mr. Jim Oda, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and celebrating his birthday today. Mrs. Ty Baker Bauman, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mrs. Tammy Baird Ganley, member of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Phil Doves, member of the Board of Trustees. Mrs. Elizabeth Gutman, member of the Board of Trustees. And Dr. Tom Milligan, member of the Board of Trustees. You may be seated. Thank you. It is also my pleasure to introduce the others joining me on the stage today. Please stand when I call your name. Mrs. Kathy Lukey, Chair of the Edison Foundation. Dr. Melissa Wirtz, Provost. Dr. Kenneth Yole, President Emeritus, is joining us for the 35th edition today. Dr. Andy Runyon, Dean of Professional and Technical Programs. Dr. Paul Heinz, Dean of Arts and Sciences. And Mr. Tim Barhorst, State Representative for the 85th Ohio House District. There are several people who wish to express their congratulations to the graduates today, and we'll begin with the Board of Trustees. The trustees dedicate hours of service and expertise without any compensation other than the personal reward of seeing our students succeed, which they strongly support throughout their work. This afternoon, the chair of the board, Mr. Jim Oda, will bring greetings on their behalf.
Thank you, Mr. President. And yes, it is my birthday. And where else would I be? And yes, I'm 72, just in case you're wondering. To be honest, I started at the Spring Street Elementary School in Pickle, an old brick building that after I left, they tore down. On behalf of the Edison State Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome the class of 2023 and each of our guests of the Edison State Community College 48th commencement. Now, I know a lot of you had talked about you wanted to stay another 2 years to hit the 50th, but you just have to come back and see us. We truly appreciate that each of you have taken the time to join us and share this special occasion with our graduation. Today in the audience we have parents, siblings, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, significant others who in countless ways have been your support system. Behind these students in their quest to earn their college degree, you have done wonders. You can be certain as I speak for each of these graduates, there are two simple words which come to mind around their journey, and these words being, thank you. And from all the support, thank you for finally graduating. To our faculty and staff, we thank you as well for your continued efforts, endless dedication and support to each of our graduates as we salute their many, many accomplishments. Today, while celebrating these achievements, we applaud our graduates' hard work. We acknowledge and recognize their quest in reaching their own dream. A dream for a big future, a future which holds a desired purpose and serves as an inspiration to many. We are honored that Edison State Community College was your choice for your higher education experience. As you move forward, may each and every step you take move you toward a great future of unbelievable significance with determined vision for the greater good. And I would just like to say on a personal level, and I've been up here a number of years, this class, the class of 2023, is absolutely, without a doubt, the best looking. So, once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Oda. Many of the graduates here this afternoon are recipients of scholarships funded by the efforts of the Edison Foundation. The Edison Foundation also supports faculty innovation and excellence, along with state-of-the-art classrooms and facilities. Please welcome Mrs. Kathy Lukey, Chair of the Edison Foundation.
of the Edison Foundation, I am pleased to recognize the many outstanding achievements of the class of 2023. Yesterday, I received a synopsis of all the wonderful things that this class has achieved, and I am so pleased and proud to be here. As you begin your journey, I thought I would share the highlights of the Constitution of Catherine Lugie. I created this guiding document in my life. I think it is worthwhile to give some thought to what you believe and what you want to accomplish as you live your life. I wrote this some time ago. I consider my marriage, my family, and my work to be important to me. However, I can better serve these institutions if I dig deeper into my core. Since I wrote this many years ago, some changes have been forced upon me. My life partner has passed, but as far as marriage goes, I still hold it sacred. I keep Jack's legacy alive with memories. At the time I wrote this, my concept of family was not as broad as it is today. Today, I think of all people in all nations as my family. Finally, since I am retired, my work is to make the world a better place. I write letters to my congressmen and other leaders. I am an informed voter. I volunteer my time, and I am able to help when help is needed. Here are a few of my declarations. Number one, I hold hope for future generations. I strive to encourage all people. That might be a smile as I pass someone when I take a walk. It might be a neighbor or a friend with an illness. And finally, and most importantly, it surely is promoting education in all its forms. Number two, I choose to be honest in my relationships and my financial affairs. Number three, I desire to allow each person to determine their own life choices. I strive to learn from my mistakes and to take responsibility for my errors. Number four, my final decree is to promote my own health and happiness. One important part of this is monitoring my exercise, diet, and rest. Additionally, I allow time for fun. I promote honest relaxation and I experience laughter. These simple rules enhance my goal for a healthy life. Today, the many people of Edison and your dedicated faculty, your talented faculty, and your family and your friends, and a multitude of people who donate and promote Edison are a part of your achievement. It is with pride that each of these groups witnesses your graduation. It is my desire that each of you give some thought to your own constitution. Bring your strengths, your education, your values, your character, your work ethic to the forefront, and make this world a better place. As you graduate, you become a part of the Edison State Charter alumni. And it is with joy that I send you off to be all that you can be.
Thank you, Mrs. Lukie. We are truly blessed to have Representative Tim Barhorst as our keynote speaker this afternoon. Mr. Barhorst is an alumnus of Edison State Community College, graduating in 1992 with an Associate of Science degree. He proudly represents the people of the 85th House District which includes Shelby, Champaign, and southern Logan counties. Mr. Barhorst is a small businessman and community leader who was born and raised in Fort Loramie, Ohio. Tim is the founder and president of Business Partners Incorporated, which serves the Ohio and Midwest marketplaces as a full-service, comprehensive employee benefits and financial planning group. He has been a licensed Ohio Life and Health agent and Series 6 Securities Registered Representative for almost 3 decades. Additionally, he has served as the legislative chairman for the Ohio Association of Health Underwriters and media relations chairman for the National Association of Health Underwriters Midwest region. He's proud to invest here in our communities, and he also owns and operates Bim's Restaurant in Grand Lake, St. Mary's. He and his son Alex are members of St. Michael's Church in Fort Loramie. Tim enjoys watching his son play football, hockey, and baseball, and they both enjoy dirt biking, boating, live music, and supporting Ohio State athletics. Representative Tim Barhorst truly exemplifies the excellence that Edison State seeks to instill in its students, and we are so pleased to have him speak to our graduates today. Mr. Barhorst.
Good afternoon. President Spradlin, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, parents, distinguished guests, and the class of 2023. It's great to be back, and go Chargers. I'm going to have a little theme in my words today, and I'd like to have you feel free to indulge me with some feedback as we go through here. Before I start my remarks, let's take a moment to give thanks. Thanks for the ability for all of us to gather here today under the comfort of peace and safety, as it would not be possible without the service and sacrifice of those in our armed forces and law enforcement. For those in attendance today that are veterans or currently serving in the military or members of law enforcement, I ask you to please stand to be recognized. Also, those of you graduating today and entering law enforcement, please stand as well. I want to thank you all for your service and your future service. Without these fine folks, our way of life wouldn't be possible. So never take that for granted. And those of you that are entering this field, please be careful, be courageous, but be safe. Class of 23, congratulations and a job well done. All of your time, effort, and dedication has culminated to this special day for you and your families. Although this might mark the end of one pursuit, it signifies the beginning of a new chapter in your personal journeys and lives. What led me to be in your seat 32 years ago as I was preparing to graduate from this fine institution? Let me set the stage of the times at hand. I was living 35 years ago as an 18-year-old, motivated, hardworking young man that wanted to take over the world. My journey pursuing higher education was unique. It was a bit of a winding road. In 1987 and 88, I was preparing to graduate from Fort Loramie High School and considering what I wanted to do in the next step of my life. The U.S. geopolitical dynamic was defined by the ending of the Cold War and the collapse of the USSR, but before Operation Desert Storm. Here at home in Ohio, our local region was in a boom. With the Honda expansion, their footprint was entering Shelby County, Logan, Miami, and Union counties. I originally wanted to be a naval aviator, but my eyesight was not good enough, and the United States military was in a transition period, and recruitment was not heavily needed. Our family business, Spring Creek Ready Mix, Sand and Gravel, were key suppliers to the Honda engine plant in Anna. There was a workforce issue back then, as there is today. Our business needed every man, woman, and child in the family to step up and contribute. I did that. I worked 70 to 80 hours a week during the height of construction season. Not to brag, as you will not brag, I showed up and I showed out. Half the battle in life is showing up. The other half is once you're there, do your job and show up. As I go through my speech and I mention show up, I'd like you to chant, show up. Our family business was started by my grandfather, Leo. His nickname was Spin, and married Barhorst in 1947. It was a year of great nicknames. Spin was a very energetic man, often spun his wheels in business until he caught his break. Mary was the rock, raising 6 kids and running the back office of the business functions, while Spin was out in the field every day, working and meeting with customers. My dad, Sam, and my 4 uncles, John, Mike, Norm, and Nelson, all worked in the family enterprise to support their families as well. Each had a side business to make ends meet, given the construction industry is very cyclical with good times and bad times, generally nothing in between. We had as many as 19 third-generation cousins involved in our family business, different stages of degrees of education, passion, and vision for the future. The third generation is the hardest generation to execute a family business succession plan, since the challenges are many. I will not bore you with those details, but trust me, it's hard to pull off. Growing up in Newport, Ohio, and attending Fort Army High School, I recall very vividly the time for me to decide my next steps after high school graduation. I was the oldest of 4 kids. My dad worked very hard, but he could not save for my college because life was happening. There was some pressure to attend big universities, to follow that train to Columbus, Cincinnati, Bowling Green, or Toledo, but I knew this may not be for me right away. I knew what I wanted to do in my life. I wanted to be a key part of the future third generation of our family business. This may or not require the next 4 years to be spent in the classroom or needing thousands of dollars in financial aid to get it done. The family business was no sure thing, as I mentioned earlier. At a minimum, or plan B, I wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to be prepared for whatever happened so I could make it happen. As I was preparing, my dad and I had many conversations. He told me some stories about his 2 oldest brothers, John and Mike, and the need to go to work at the age of 16 to help the family business survive economically. His older brother, Norm, had a tragic car accident when he left him bedridden for 18 months at the age of 17. Norm finished high school and attended Miami Jacobs in Dayton, Ohio, where he earned an accounting degree because he wasn't going to be able to work physically for some time. This was our family's first endeavor into what we call higher education. My father got a certificate degree as a concrete technician. Some of you are getting certificates in specific needed areas in today's economy. Our family business was expanding from aggregate into the ready-mix business, so he was going to be in charge and expert in this field. My Uncle Nelson followed the same path as Norman, preparing to take over accounting from my grandmother, Mary. My father wanted me to keep all options open, get a degree of some kind, and he would pay half of my college expenses while I was expected to work and pay the other half. Then he told me the other part of the story. I would have to receive my degree before I received my half of the money for my tuition. There was no quitting or wasting Daddy's money. The inside story later was Dad didn't save, so that was his way to buy some time so he could save. It ended up working very well as I get into my story here. I enrolled at Edison State to get my higher education started. I thought about playing sports here, but there wasn't going to be enough time. I started working towards a business degree with the option of transferring credits to The Ohio State University for winter quarter. Yes, quarters. Ohio used to have a quarter system, not semesters. I took night classes. I worked full time, 60 to 70 hours a week, readying myself to be a Buckeye. Like all of you, I showed up, and what? Correct. The plan went well to start. Fall quarter at Edison went well. OSU winter and spring, I attended, and then I came back to work summer and fall quarters. The family business needed help, and I needed money, so I worked the 78 hours a week again to reload the coffers. Rinse and repeat the next year, but I was hitting obstacles. It's called the Ohio State scheduling system. I couldn't get the classes I needed, and my path to graduation was a bit murky. This is where my dad was smart, because if I quit, it was all my money gone. It wasn't his. So I thought it through, and I decided I needed to I decided to come home. I re-enrolled at Edison State. Most of my credits transferred back in from Ohio State. I earned my associate's degree here in 1992 with a clear path to Wright State University. Many of you earned your 2-year degree, and that's going to get what you need in this job market today. Many of you are going on to further education at 4-year school. It was a great decision. You got what you need here, now you can get more of what you need down the road. At Wright State, I finished my bachelor's degree in business with a minor in finance. Those are the interests I developed after attending classes here, and it set me up for my future. The family business was eventually impossible to transition to our 3rd generation, so I did start my own business in the financial planning and employee benefit consulting fields. I became a healthcare policy expert, and last fall, I had the honor of being elected to the Ohio House of Representatives. As Dr. Spradlin said, I proudly represent Shelby County, Champaign, and Logan counties. The reason I tell you my journey is this. Edison State provided me what I needed twice. Edison State gave me the flexibility to start, to finish, and to set me up for the future I needed. Even when I did not know what those steps were myself. I did not quit. Like all of you, I showed up, and I what? In my time in business, and I was a state representative and talked to many people in our great state. People with all sorts of titles, abbreviations, before and after their names, and plenty of ego to go with it. Yet standing here today, I see a room filled with smart decision makers, innovative leaders. I mean this sincerely. Not because of the lettered grades on your transcripts or even the degree on your diploma, but because of the wise life decision and choice you made for pursuing higher education and the career training through Edison State Community College. Currently, 70% of all jobs require a bachelor's degree or less. More and more, we are seeing a seismic shift to hands-on applied training for students that can make these skills and credentials straight from the classroom to the working world. The pipeline has been constricted. We need you to get out of high school, get into college, and get into the workforce. You are all here today because of this same philosophy, not because of rock walls or some gigantic rec center or nationally ranked athletic program. All of you are real people with real life stories and real career goals. You showed up, and now you're gonna. Our local communities, our state, and our country need you. I applaud you for taking the road, sometimes less traveled, but one that will undoubtedly pay off with huge dividends. You all will carry far less school debt and have earning potential that matches or often exceeds fellow graduates celebrating in gymnasiums or football fields elsewhere down the road. The degrees handed out today have a value that means something to hospitals, manufacturers, welding shops, schools, and keeping our communities safe. Your skills will be applied to manufacturing, IT, laboratories, clinics, restaurants, daycares, and all in demand right here, right now, jobs that I speak of. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call smart. We need you, and we need you now. As our world continues to evolve, the jobs that will be in most demand in the next 5 years may not even exist today. It is hard to wrap our heads around the reality of that. But I know that the education and training that you all are leaving with today will be hard to ever replace. These skills will only be strengthened as you apply them every day in your real life applications and adapt them to your pursuits. Ohio needs all of your careers and all of your degrees, all of which do not require a four-year education at some woke college or university. But like everything in life, education is just one component of success. For generations, our society has served as a living example of the idea, if you work hard, you will get ahead. That still exists today. Back home, this concept is not a suggestion. It is an expectation. Many places throughout Ohio share this aspect. So what does the concept of hard work actually mean and look like? It means you show up and you what? We are depending on you. It means buy-in towards everything you pursue. Running the motions or not giving your top effort is not fair to you or to whomever the job or project this impacts. Have intent behind everything you do. Whether at your job or deciding to go to your next different direction. Most importantly, show up. It's half the battle. You're going to be ahead of half the people just by showing up. Even when you don't want to and when adversity comes your way. Too many people today squander opportunities because they were not willing to be there for the job, the meeting, or the commitment. Like the old saying goes, decisions are made by those who show up. The COVID-19 pandemic temporarily disrupted this concept. Now more than ever, the importance needs to be reemphasized as workforce shortages strangle every aspect of our state, local, and national economy. Unfortunately, it seems some have forgotten the importance behind the power of presence and hard work. Please, I ask you to show up. Many, if not all of you, arrived here with life is impacted by the global pandemic. Despite the unprecedented measures that were undertaken and the ambiguity created, you didn't let the pandemic stop you from working to graduate here today. Remember that feeling of perseverance and discipline as you begin the next part of your journey. Showing up also means taking advantage of opportunities to step up or be a leader. Leadership does not always mean you have to be the CEO, the company president, or the one giving the orders. All of you can be leaders within your own spheres of knowledge or expertise, as mentors to your colleagues, or helping hand to your coworkers. Leadership comes in many forms. There's a void of leadership. You're all going to have that opportunity eventually, maybe sooner than you think. Leadership also means being accountable to yourself and to others. Focus on doing the little things right the first time, or risk not being able to do the big things any better. Do not be scared to show up and show out. You will be the leaders of tomorrow. Use the concept of hard work to showcase your capabilities, your talents, and both your pursuits in life. Ohio has long been a state where many answered the call. From Neil Armstrong to John Glenn traveling to the moon, from Thomas Edison to the Wright brothers. In life, we don't get what we wish for. We get what we work for. Those that show up and what? You achieve your goals. I am optimistic about the future of our region and Ohio because of places like Edison State and the people like you that graduate from here. I look forward to the day you become the next innovator, entrepreneur, or even a leader. As the focus point in the Midwest and the true heartland of America, the great state of Ohio is alive and well. You have much to be proud of, and your futures are bright. It is an honor and a privilege to return to my alma mater to address you today, the class of 2023. Congratulations, thank you for your time, and thank you for showing up and what?
Thank you, Representative Barhorst. Great job. It's a perfect segue because we've had the show up portion of our ceremony. Now it's time to show out, so this is good. So I now call upon Edison State Community College Provost Dr. Melissa Wirtz to present the candidates for certificates and associate degrees.
Would the graduates please stand? Ms. Bradley, these are the candidates for the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Business, Associate of Applied Science, and Associate of Technical Studies, along with the candidates for certificates from the following career pathways: Arts, Humanities, and Communication, Science and Mathematics, Business, engineering and manufacturing, health sciences, information technology, and social and public services. These candidates have completed the curriculum prescribed with their degrees and certificates as approved by the Board of Trustees of Edison State Community College. Upon the recommendations of the faculty, I present them to you so that you may confer upon them the degrees and certificates for which they are candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Edison State Community College, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Business, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Technical Studies, and the certificates from the following career pathways: Arts, Humanities and Communication, Science and Mathematics, Business, Engineering and Manufacturing, Health Sciences, Information Technology, and Social and Public Services. And I admit to you the rights, privileges, and prerogatives pertaining thereto.
Graduates, you may now be seated. We will now present the degrees and certificates. Graduates, please come forward to be greeted by President Spradlin and Mr. Jim Oda, Chair of the Edison State Community College Board of Trustees. Dr. Paul Hines, Dean of Arts and Sciences, and Dr. Andy Runyon, Dean of Professional and Technical Programs, will announce the graduates.
Renee L. Hall. Nicole J. Thornton. Chloe M. Rogers. Carly Marie Moore Connors. Abigail Marie Craylor. Olivia G. Cook. Kelsey Marie Robinson, honors. Isabella Saunders, high honors. Naomi Grace Terrell, honors. Elisa M. Fishback, high honors. Morgan M. Clark. Deshawn Kira Sue Whiteman. Sierra Meadow Kale. Reagan E. Schaefer, honors. Haley Huffman, honors. Dina M. Sharp. Michael Ray Walter II, honors. Cody L. Carr. Thomas Sieber, high honors. Anthony William Spiesing, high honors. Andrew Shoemaker, high honors. Williams, honors. Noah S. Barr. Andrew Millhouse. Owen Johnson, honors. Spencer Pike. Emily Bowling. Terry Elizabeth Venrick. Audrey R. Kreitz, high honors. Ashton John Paul, highest honors. Rachel Renee Cavender, highest honors. Nyla House. Kara M. Reed. Allison Michael. Bethany Ann Yingham. Hannah Nicole Weldy, high honors. Deborah Marie Phelps, honors. Garland Russell Weaver, highest honors. Wanda K. Smith, honors. LaMonica F. Myerson, high honors. Tracy H. Eli Hall. Clarissa Keel, high honors. Jennifer L. Wentz, highest honors. Paige Nicole Gason. Amy Toby, highest honors. Nikki R. Flesher, honors. Shannon Nicole Abner. Sarah J. Officer. Alexis Taylor Baumgartner. Deborah Council. Natalie O. Gregg, high honors. Braden Michael Soliday, high honors. William J. Stiltner, honors. Scott M. Peterson, honors. Kylie A. Hott, honors. Brooke Ann Stoller. Asia Monet Wilson. Isabella Taylor. Andrea James Rantola. Bailey L. Mantor. Alina Kathleen Evers, highest honors. Nevaeh M. Clark. Tyler G. Comer, high honors. Cooper D. Wenner, honors. Dalton Jonah Raymond Truckus, honors. Samantha Rose Pierce, highest honors. Tegan R. Jones, high honors.
Taylor Marie Johnson. Jessica Lee Garwood. Montana T. Cottrell. Allison Meyer with high honors. Gary Matthew Miracle with highest honors. Gregory Martin Miracle with high honors. Aaron A. Russ with honors. Nathan C. Barker with high honors. Caitlin Abigail Jackson with high honors. Michaela Hensley with high honors. Shelby Catherine Moss with high honors. Carolyn Ford in the Honor Society. Micah T. Plunk with honors. Molly Vance. Amanda D. Elliott. Tana Rose Perkins Arnett with high honors. Abigail Wilkins with high honors. Miranda Page Holycross. Reagan M. Schisler. Christiana M. Roberts with high honors. Olivia Danielle Chamberlain. Corey Jennifer Kent with high honors. Susan Smith. Emma L. Jameson with high honors. Andrew T. Geary. Kylie Gaynor. Savannah Lee Wade with high honors. Hannah Marie DeLong. Marissa Coburn. Diamond Alexis Foster. Rebecca A. Evans with honors. Lolita B. Patton. Tessa Renee Schatz. Olivia Page Mock. Caitlin Marie Roberson. Madison Raquel Johnson. Lily Adkins. Mia N. Rogers with highest honors. Jenna Lynn Grisha with honors. Marissa Angeline Lai. Gage Locker with highest honors. Gavin D. Locker with high honors. Madison N. Werner with honors. Emily Scholl with high honors. Haley N. Bell. Haley Marie Tyson with high honors. Stephanie Klopfenstein with highest honors. Stephen J. Dawson with high honors. Jaden Listener. Maria Danica Kelly. Abigail Smithley with high honors. Jaden Marshall. Cameron Joseph Clark with honors. Kendra Ann Arnold with high honors. Logan L. Daughtery with highest honors. Sarah R. Beckstead. Lindsay Olivia Vastano.
Kaylina McLennan with high honors. Isabel McLennan with high honors. Leanne Rose York. Michael C. Lease with highest honors. Trevor Coppice with high honors. Emily L. Franz with highest honors. India Taylor. Victor Hoy will be handed his diploma by his mother, Yvonne Tours, Edison State Assistant Professor. Will be handed her diploma by her mother, Karen Benning, Edison State employee. Anya Young will be handed her diploma by her mother, Dr. Sarah Young, Edison State Assistant Professor.
Congratulations to all of the degree and certificate recipients of this joyous and momentous occasion. Will all the graduates please rise for a second? I know, we're making you do a lot today, I apologize. This is the last time you have to follow our instructions for today. So, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Today is one of my favorite days of your education with Edison State Community College. You've reached your goal and are ready for the next great life challenge. This significant milestone in your life is exciting, and I look forward to hearing about and celebrating your future achievements as alumni. The journey to commencement can be challenging, and I want to recognize the key individuals who have been supportive along the way. Thank you to the faculty and staff who have provided the graduates the teaching, advising, guidance, and assistance. Can we please give them a round of applause? In addition, thank you to those outside of the Edison State community who have supported you in your journey, to the friends and family members who have provided love, encouragement, and assistance. We celebrate you. We would also like to recognize the graduates who have achieved honors status in their studies. Those that walked across stage today and graduated with honors earned a GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. Those graduating with high honors earned a GPA of 3.75 to 3.99. And those graduating with highest honors earned a GPA of a perfect 4.0. Could all of our honors graduates please stand so that we may congratulate them? continue that today by saying to our graduates and all in attendance and all of those who work on staff who are veterans, thank you for your service. We are so proud to have you in our graduating class and attending our ceremony today. Can we please give them a round of applause? Each of you has experienced many successes and challenges while completing your education. Your journey has included ups and downs, but each of you has persevered by balancing hectic schedules and overcoming hurdles to reach your goals. As you move on to the next chapter of life, remember the following quote by B.B. King. The beautiful thing about learning is no one can take it away. Continue to learn and grow as you end one chapter in your life and begin another. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey and celebrate this moment with each of you. Be proud of your achievements today and every day. You are, and always will be, an Edison State Charger. The ceremony today will conclude with our recessional. This is, you're very excited, I know, everyone is. So please rise as the recessional leaves the gymnasium, and we ask that friends and family members will be able to meet your graduates in the courtyard outside the south doors of the building. So thank you and congratulations.